What up, gang? Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro, back again with another update on the action with Loom Network. As we can see, we've got another jump from one fib ring to the next, where we have jumped off from this point to this point out to the 3.618. We had a little bit of consolidation right here, and now it looks like we have already jumped to the next ring right here. Just like when an electron has a higher potentiality and absorbs energy and jumps to the next ring, you have the same thing in cryptocurrency and stocks when you see these price movements bouncing to different fib rings. So we currently are sitting at a price of nearly, 12.2 cents, I think is where we're at right now. And I would expect to see price take another move up until we hit to this ring right here. And then we might head towards this last ring at the 4.618. Now, when that happens, I'm thinking we're going to probably take a blast off. So here we are. Let's just scrunch this down. And this is what it will look like when Loom moves to the next level. It is going to dwarf all of the activity that came before it. So once we get to this last ring here, I think that's going to be the jump off point where we see it make a move to say 20 to 50 cents. Now, looking at the stochastic right here, we can see that each time the stochastic goes down, we don't really return that much lower of a price. So on this dip, price only came down just a little bit to this point, and then we launched off with this next surge on the stochastic to this price peak, and now we are slightly correcting. So jumping in on this stochastic, let's continue here. I think if we get a cycle down, it's going to happen at some point where the stochastic will, in fact, return down here to the oversold zone. And I'll be looking to see what happens to the price while it dips down. And then on that next major move up, I think this is going to be the move for the ages once we revisit this oversold zone. Now, when that will happen, I don't know. But my thought is right now, I think we're going to find that we have a strong base level at around 10 cents. I don't really see us going too far below that 10 cents point before we start to move up and hit into the stratosphere. This is definitely alt season. And I think we can expect that a parabolic run is definitely in order as we're watching other projects that have much higher total supplies hit amounts of, we're talking $1, we're talking $2, and Graph actually hit $3 and it's now correcting. And so we never know. Graph has 3 times more circulating supply than Loom. So if the volume comes in on Loom, if we see a nice peak in the volume, something bigger than what we have here, this is relatively small. If we get some of these spikes that are constant, then I think it's time for the fireworks show. So I am going to be looking for the volume to start. Let's see here. Here we go. I'm looking for something along these lines here. And that is what's going to set us off into the next level. And things are going to get really serious. Why can I not turn this? There we go. Silly me. I'm trying this new recorder here and I'm still shopping for another screen recorder because I don't like what you have to do to turn on the front facing camera on this one. So anyhow, we might say that this is our last time to grab some of these Loom coins, because once the new token, the token swap to ZK Loom takes place on Coinbase, and we know that it has already taken place on other exchanges. As soon as this gets done on Coinbase, that's the time that we're going to launch off. Now, they did not tell us when it's going to happen. They just said some point in the future in 2021. So the longer the better, because the more that we get this little consolidation going on, the stronger the impending explosion will be once we come out of that formation of consolidation. So what are your thoughts about Loom? What do you think the upside potential is? And how long do you think it will be before Coinbase brings this over from the Coinbase Pro side? And what do you think the price target for Loom will be once that listing happens? And what are you thinking for the fall bull market? Now, we know that Loom is involved in the medical industry, and I believe they are providing a blockchain solution for medical records. So during this time of the pandemic, we definitely have an absolutely awesome use case for this project. So I'm thinking we've got serious price gain potential. So I'm going to continue to ride these small cap altcoins before I start to convert into the big boys in buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, because I'd rather have these 5x, 10x gains before I sink them into the larger projects that don't have the same rate of return, because they've already gone to considerably higher prices and are out of the formative stages. So that's all I got for now. Just wanted to give you that quick update. This is Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro, and I am out.